Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy Fox, and we got a big topic today. Big topic. Today we are going to be talking about should minors be able to transition? So I know this is a very sensitive topic, and this is one I'm actually very familiar with because, for one, I came out as trans when I was 14. So it was also a different time back then. I am 26 now. So back in like 2012 or whatever, 2011, 2012, my memory's like really bad. So, oh well. Anyways, I came out socially when I was 14 and dressed as a girl and everything. I went to gender therapist and everything like that. Well, there weren't really gender therapists because I lived in a really redneck state. So they were more or less just therapists that sympathized with me, and they told me, okay, so if you feel like you're a girl, then become a girl, dress like a girl, live your life as a girl, and do that for a year, and we'll give you a diagnosis of gender dysphoria. I had a lot of gender dysphoria when I was going through puberty and everything like that. So my gender dysphoria was like so fucking bad. Like bad. Bad. Super bad. So I really wanted to get on HRT, at least hormone blockers, and, do all that. I mean, so I honestly feel like since I was in that situation and I didn't get the chance to transition younger than I wish I could have, because I started HRT right after my 18th birthday, which sucked. Those 4 years really were really bad for me. And so I feel like it would have helped a little bit with my dysphoria if I've gotten on hormones sooner. Therefore, I think like someone that's like a teenager or something that's having gender dysphoria, they should at the very least get like hormone blockers. I'm not saying like the extreme thing of like, oh, 2 year olds need to get nose jobs and facial feminization surgery. Like, no, I'm not about that. Like, I'm not I know it's a sensitive topic, but personally, like for me, since I was a trans youth, I would have benefited from getting HRT younger in my life. I'm fortunate that I was able to transition to a point where like I'm semi happy. I'm still working on it, but it's a work in progress. But, you know, sucks to suck. Um, I personally think that, like, when you're a teenager, you should have the right to transition. Maybe not, definitely not like surgically, but at least hormonally, you should be able to make that decision for yourself because I was very aware of like being different from a very young age. So when I became a teenager, well, not even a teenager, I asked my parents if I was gay back like when I was 10 because I lived on an island then. And so I first grew up on an island, then I moved to the country. So that's how that worked. So, anyways, back to the island. Um, Guys are shirtless, women wear bikinis. It's an island. Like, people come vacation at this place and everything. So, why am I looking at guys and not looking at girls? So that was my first instance right there. Like girls were just like, not interested. Guys, on the other hand, yummies. So I asked my parents, like, hey, am I gay? And my parents were like, you're too young. You need to wait a little bit. We'll figure that out later, blah, blah, blah. So I accepted that. And then I started just like having a lot of like issues with like my gender because I first came out as gay and then I always dressed as a woman like behind closed doors. My mom always been very supportive of me, so I'm very fortunate for that because I know a lot of trans women and trans men do not have that luxury. So my dad wasn't supportive, but that's off topic. But anyways, so back to the discussion. I personally would have definitely benefited from it. I feel like there's a lot of trans youth that would. I feel like there should be definitely, like, a lot of therapy, gender therapy involved to make sure that this is the right choice for this particular individual by case basis. Surgery, on the other hand, I feel like you should definitely wait until you're an adult. People have said all the time, like, oh, like, it used to be like you had to get a diagnosis of gender dysphoria to get boob implants if you were assigned male at birth and all that stuff. And I'm just like kind of thinking to myself, it's like you're a cosmetic surgeon. Like, you should just accept the money and do this procedure. If I want to get my nose cut off to make it look more like a skull because body modifications, because people do that, here's my money. Shut up. I'll write a whole waiver saying I'm not going to sue you. Like, it's not that hard. Like, just take the money. It's not a big deal. But minors, surgery that's like cosmetic, no, let's not do that. But hormones when you're at least a teenager, I feel like is definitely appropriate and case by case basis. So that is my viewpoint on it. And so if anyone has any thoughts on it, if anyone wants to agree with me or whatever or disagree, please comment below. If you want to support the channel, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching another one of my videos, and I will see y'all later. Bye.